Hello everyone, and welcome to UFO Evidence. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most electrifying topics of our time, government UFO disclosure. For decades, the idea that governments, particularly the United States, are hiding evidence of extraterrestrial visitors has been a cornerstone of ufology. But in recent years, something has changed. The whispers have turned into official reports, and the shadows are slowly receding. So, what's really going on? Are we on the brink of a full reveal? Let's break down the evidence. The story of government involvement with UFOs, or as they now call them, unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs, is long and tangled. It arguably began in earnest after the Roswell incident in 1947, when the US military initially announced they had recovered a flying disc, only to quickly retract the statement, claiming it was just a weather balloon. This single event sparked a firestorm of public suspicion that has never truly died down. For the next 70 years, official government statements were consistent. There is no evidence of extraterrestrial craft visiting Earth. All sightings could be explained by conventional means, weather phenomena, experimental aircraft, or simple misidentification. But behind the scenes, a different story was unfolding. Projects like Project Sign, Project Grudge, and the most famous, Project Blue Book, were established by the US Air Force to investigate UFO reports, while the public-facing conclusion of Blue Book was that there was nothing extraordinary to see. Internal documents and the testimony of those involved, like astronomer Dr. J. Allen Hynek, suggested otherwise. Hynek, initially a skeptic hired to debunk sightings, eventually became a proponent of serious UFO research, admitting that a significant percentage of cases remained unexplained. These projects catalogued thousands of reports, many from credible witnesses like military pilots and police officers, describing objects that defied the known laws of physics. The tide really began to turn in 2017. That year, the New York Times published a bombshell article revealing the existence of a secret Pentagon program called the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or AATIP. This wasn't some historical project from the 50s. It ran from 2007 to 2012, and its purpose was to investigate UAP encounters reported by the US military. The article was accompanied by 3 declassified videos, captured by Navy fighter pilots, showing objects performing maneuvers that no known aircraft can achieve. We're talking about the gimbal, go fast, and flare-on videos. These objects moved at hypersonic speeds, stopped on a dime and made instantaneous turns without any visible means of propulsion. This was a game changer. For the first time, the US government officially acknowledged it was taking these phenomena seriously, and it provided stunning, high-quality military sensor data to back it up. The pilots who witnessed these events, like Commander David Fravor and Lieutenant Commander Alex Dietrich from the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group, have since spoken publicly in numerous interviews. They described their 2004 encounter with a tic-tac shaped object that mirrored their movements before accelerating away at an impossible speed. The testimony is credible, consistent, and chilling. They are trained observers, not prone to fantasy. And they are adamant that what they saw was, in their words, not from this world. The 2017 revelations opened the floodgates. In June 2021, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released a preliminary assessment on UAPs. This short, 9-page unclassified report was monumental. It analyzed 144 incidents reported by military personnel between 2004 and 2021. Of these, only one was definitively identified as a large, deflating balloon. The other, 143, remained unexplained. The report stated that these UAPs clearly pose a safety of flight issue and may pose a challenge to US national security. It grouped the unexplained cases into several categories, including airborne clutter, natural atmospheric phenomena, and a final, tantalizing category, other. The report confirmed that these objects were real, physical objects detected by multiple sensors, including radar, infrared, and electro-optical systems, and often observed visually at the same time. It noted that they appeared to remain stationary in winds aloft, move against the wind, maneuver abruptly, or move at considerable speed without discernible means of propulsion. This public admission was unprecedented. The government was essentially saying, we don't know what these are, but they are real and they exhibit technology far beyond our own. Since that report, the momentum has only grown. In 2022, Congress held its first public hearing on UFOs in over 50 years. Top defense intelligence officials testified, showing new videos and acknowledging the growing number of UAP reports, now numbering in the hundreds. They announced the creation of a new office, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or ARO, to streamline the collection and analysis of UAP data from all branches of the military and intelligence community. The stated goal is to get to the bottom of this mystery once and for all. Perhaps the most explosive developments came in 2023 with the testimony of a high-ranking intelligence official turned whistleblower, David Grush. Grush, who served on the UAP task force, came forward with incredible claims under oath before a congressional committee. He alleged that the US government has been running a secret, multi-decade program to retrieve and reverse engineer non-human craft. He claimed that the government is in possession of non-human biologics, bodies of the pilots of these craft. According to Grush, this information has been illegally withheld from Congress and the American people. Grush's testimony sent shockwaves through the political and defense establishments. While he couldn't provide classified details in a public setting, he stated he had provided the specific names, locations, and details to the Intelligence Community Inspector General and congressional committees in a secure environment. His claims, if true, confirm what many in the UFO community have long suspected, that we are not alone and our government has known about it for a very long time. His credibility is bolstered by his long and distinguished career in the intelligence community. Many high-level officials have since vouched for his character, even if they can't confirm his specific allegations. So where does this leave us? We are in a period of what some call slow disclosure. The government is no longer issuing flat denials. Instead, it's a controlled release of information. We have official videos, pilot testimonies, intelligence reports, and whistleblower accounts all pointing in the same direction. Something extraordinary is happening in our skies. The stigma that once surrounded this topic is rapidly dissolving, being replaced by serious inquiry at the highest levels of government. Of course, skepticism is still warranted. We don't have the smoking gun yet, no undisputed piece of alien technology or president confirming contact on live TV. The other category in the UAP report could still turn out to be advanced drone technology from a rival nation like China or Russia, which would be a massive intelligence failure. Or perhaps it's something even stranger, something we can't yet comprehend. But the evidence is piling up. The sheer volume and quality of the data from military sources can no longer be ignored or dismissed as swamp gas and weather balloons. The conversation has shifted from if to what. What are these objects? Where do they come from? And what is their intent? These are now questions being asked in the halls of Congress, not just at UFO conventions. We are living in a truly historic time. The process of disclosure is likely to be slow, complex, and filled with more questions than answers for a while. But the dam of secrecy is breaking. We will be following every development right here, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel to stay up to date on this incredible, evolving story. What do you think is going on? Is this a genuine effort at transparency, or just another layer of misdirection? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.